getting their groove on. Hi, I'm Bray Williams. Busy Signal back at Groovin in the Park, and in a far better mood. The annual New York gig attracting what looked like record numbers, and headlining acts from Romain Virgo to Babyface and Damian Marley.
On the road with the Groovin team in New York, the Big Apple home to the 8-year-old gig, which was originally called Reggae Rhythm and Blues, but renamed in year 2, and currently resisting any move to switch location from Roy Wilkins Park in Queens.
Moving Groovin out of Roy Wilkins Park, it wouldn't be a good thing because the community would lose a great event. So for now, we're staying put inside Roy Wilkins Park.
Pam Hall, JC Lodge and Marcia Aiken promoting their presence in this year's lineup, but don't call them a package.
It's kind of late, you should have done that long ago, but we're very happy to be here.
And the fact that you're calling us a package, I'm not too sure what that means, but I don't see us as a package. I see us as individuals. We're each a package.
How that happen?
Groovin packaged around safe bets, reliable performers without controversial baggage or travel issues.
Buju now cannot come back to the US.
Right.
And if reggae music is not alive and well in England, where is Mr. Myrie going to go?
Well, I want to tell you something, and this goes for all entertainers. We are being watched 24/7 by the powers that be. The more we get into problems, the eyes of the world are on us, and I have spoken to many promoters, and that is why most of the foreign reggae acts are getting more of the work now.
You don't know.
Marcia Aiken hasn't worked in Jamaica since her mid-70s smash I'm Still in Love, the song used by Jay-Z and Beyonce to promote their On the Run tour, much to Aiken's surprise.
The publishing for the song, I think, right now is owned by VP Records because they bought all of Joe Gibbs' catalog. I had somebody contact them, a lawyer, and ask them to send him certain things through email, and they have not responded. Disrespectfully, of course, but we're still waiting and hoping that they're going to do the right thing, and don't let it have to be a big blown out thing when it can be simplified. Just let's work together at VP Records and do the right thing, okay? We don't want to have to go out to the media with this and carry on.
There is enough in it to go around to share with
let
all
everybody
the people
eat some food.
Exactly.
We're all starving artists here, put it that way.
Jamaicans in New York still in love with yard food. The Dumpling Cove a safe haven for these folks. They look like Johnny cakes to me, but however they're marketed in the Bronx, a popular product. No rest for the kitchen crew, and this being New York, no one has to wait long for their dumplings.
We started over 29 years ago with just dumpling, and for the past, I would say, 5 years we've been doing everything. And so far we're truly excited because people are coming in and it's crazy. Saturday at this time is really busy. Just about any kind of meal you can find in a Jamaican menu, we have it here.
Someone loves you, Dumpling Cove, more than any other restaurant in the world. Your dumplings, Chris.
From the Dumpling Cove to nearby House of Natural, Jamaicans here, there and everywhere, including big-hearted Suzette from St. Elizabeth, who makes sure to help especially needy kids back in her home parish with their school fees. Jamaicans thriving in the Big Apple, but home never far from their minds. And boy, don't they work hard.
With our hair, it's very rare when you really find the right products and the right kind of way to do our hair. So that was always something that was in me from back home, that working with naturally, you grow up and doing your own hair. So that was always in my blood to see one day that I would open up an establishment where I can be able to help black women with their hair.
In this Bronx neighborhood, everyone buzzed for grooving and seeing Jamaican music on the big stage.
People can't wait. People can't wait. People come and ask us, do you guys have tickets? Where can we get tickets? Every day is like the hot topic.
Before the show, some lucky youngsters got to hang out backstage at Roy Wilkins.
Got to see a little bit of backstage, how everybody's just, getting ready for the event. I learned about how everything was put together, how much money it cost, and how everybody comes together to make this experience a great experience for people who come here every year or just people who come here for the first time.
The kids here thanks to production manager Derek Lewis.
I think it's important to give kids as much exposure to this for the ones that are interested in it, because that's how I got into it. Somebody showed me this stuff and I'm like, oh, I like this, I want to do this. So, and I'm always doing it everywhere I go.
Groovin smoking from early, just like home, and lots of it. Food brands with a popular platform for their offerings.
Yeah man, Romain in the park, you don't know where I'm at the ticket.
Music merchandising and cultural profiling adding to the distinctively West Indian flavour of groovin. Colourful crowds pile in early, navigating a gauntlet of feather banners. Happy to pose, happy to be here, eager to testify about their favourite acts.
Christopher Martin, Romain, Virgo, Protégé, the new crop of roots reggae artists. They're holding the banner, and
President Trump.
These are my thoughts about the president.
This president, without question, from my being here, is the worst president in the history of the United States. And I'm waiting for the day for his impeachment.
I don't know, but he's there for a reason, and I'm sure in the end we're going to see that he's done some good things for the country, even though it doesn't appear so at the moment.
And of course, crime in Jamaica.
As a Jamaican going back to support the country, and then you're in the tourist capital, Montego Bay, and you hear a gunshot ring out in the tourist capital. That's wrong.
Marcia Aiken leading off the ladies with her big tune. Pam Hall next. Followed by JC Lodge.
If anyone else could sing, they would never understand. I'm just living up my fantasy.
The ladies forced to shorten their sets to keep the show tight.
Yesterday we saw the list and it had me for 18 minutes, which I thought, that's a bit short, you know? And then to step onto the stage, and just as I'm about to go on, someone says, JC, sorry, your show have to cut 2 songs. That was like, what? Why have I come all this way to do 2 songs? So it was flooring.
Romain Virgo in his element.
Ain't no money in the pocket and the bills to pay. Girlfriend is a big baby.
Virgo rising with a new album, Lovesick.
And it just feels good, you know, to see people in the crowd. These are new songs, but to see them vibing and grooving. Let me say grooving too, since we are grooving in the park. To see them grooving to these kind of songs that are new was a simple amazing, and it's encouraging.
Fans dividing their time between the stage and scarfing down lots of food. Greenbacks spending in a 3.9 unemployment economy. Capleton sticking to the equal rights and justice script.
I watch them going up in flame. For all those innocent going down the drain. You have to pay for the shackles in turn. I just see it. They want to turn it. We don't know.
The fireman making reference to his troubles back home.
We keep our head up, you know what I mean? Because we know it's good over evil. You know, I just say, in life there will be obstacles and stumbling block and turmoil. And, you know, tests and trials and tribulation. But that is just a part of the struggle, you know what I mean? We still keep the faith, keep the energy, representing the culture, represent Jamaica, represent Rastafari, represent the music, you know what I mean?
Jamaican audiences abroad oftentimes more demonstrative for being a long way from home. Busy Signal back after his time was cut last year.
Cause you see, if me follow my attend mine alone, someone will see me back on that show. But the fans are so important, I gotta be here.
But Groovin got a time extension anyway, so fans got their fill of the big acts.
Now boy can't cut off my time this year, listen up. Hello baby, can you come? Right now loneliness taking. Me need you tonight, I will. Come warm me up on daddy. Make we rock till the lamb shake. Rub me chest, rest your head on me. I make we listen some Anita. Make love and wake up New York area. See.
As you hear me highlight it up there and really stop and address it. And Groovin in the Park, they did better this year, way better this year in terms of organization, organizing everything in terms of stage management and everything. I was pleased with that. I'm gonna beg one more song, I'm gonna get it.
Where does Busy go from here?
Everywhere. Everywhere. Musically, physically, spiritually, literally. Busy.
Following Busy, a tall order, but Babyface.
But I'd like it a lot more if you took it off for me right here.
Well, Groovin likes to present a big R&B name, and Babyface fits the bill.
You make me feel alright, yeah, baby. Sunshine, you turn the darkness to day, and you brighten up the corners of my mind.
Damian Marley, along with Sean Paul, the big international name out of Jamaica, and Groovin's headliner.
We must up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun. Them we must up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We must up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire.
Cameras out for Marley.
Shampoos a lot. Several mornings she shampoos my locks. Always have my back, she stand true to that. Real type of loving, thank you for that. Yo, run barefoot without my shoes and socks.
Thousands listening at the end in Roy Wilkins, year 8 of Groovin in the Park.
Jesus crazy party.
My break all the rules. There's no rules. Women could do everything a man could do.